Yeah, welcome. So the picture that is in this display, it depicts a Rasta man dancing with what appears to be a woman. And the key word is appears because indeed, ladies and gentlemen, that is not a woman. That is what they call a drag queen, or in Jamaican terms, what they call a gully queen, which is actually a male dressed as a woman. No, the act of a male dancing with a straight male, rather, dancing with, a gully queen or a drag queen, is still somewhat taboo some places in Jamaica. And so, as a Rastafarian, who is a group of people basically that is held to high regard in Jamaica as it relates to holding certain religious principles. It was quite shocking when this picture went viral, showing the Rastaman dancing with the male figure who apparently he did not know was a male. So it is now being reported that that harm was done to the male individual. That's the gully queen, or the drag queen, so to speak. And many persons are speculating that it may have been, the hit may have been coming from the side of the Rasta man that is in this picture. No, Jamaicans, we love to say sometimes you have to take serious things and make jokes. And this is one of such cases because indeed, I'm sure this Rastaman did not know that he was dancing with a male when he stepped out that day just to take some pictures and indulge in the carnival festivities. You know what I mean? And I want the persons that are commenting below to say, do you think that drag queens or gully queens, men dressed as women, should identify themselves as men whenever they're in nightclubs or parties, just to give, other men, the heads up that, look, if you're thinking that I'm a woman, I just want you to know that I am not really a woman 100%. You know what I mean? I am transitioning. You know what I mean? Or even if you are transitioned, should you still tell the male counterpart that you were once a male, or should you just allow a person to find out on his own, because really and truly you're putting yourself at a risk, if you are basically going to dance with a male or date a male and you know that you are indeed a male yourself. Some men are not very open-minded, and as such, you may lose life or you may receive a sound beating at the hands of the unsuspecting individual. That's why for me, when I go to party, I don't really to dance with women anymore. I just stand to my corner, I drink my liquor. It takes me a while before I actually approach a female because I don't want to be caught up in situations like this. You can never know. This is 2022 and it's a free world. Remember when they used to say that you shouldn't bring your son to the beach, implying that if you have a woman, you should not bring your woman with you to a party or to a festival or to a place where there are a lot of females. But based on how society is going and the direction that the world is trending into, it appears that it is better for you to actually bring your own son to the beach. At least you will know that, well, indeed, you brought a real woman. And it goes for females as well, because you have women who are transitioning into being males as well. So you might want to take your boyfriend with you whenever you're going to the clubs and so forth, so that you are not caught in a controversial position like this Rasta man. Something which you weren't, really planning for. And also, like, I don't think it's fair for persons to be outed as being, fishy or playing the number two whenever they are caught in a situation like this, because honestly, this can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? Anybody can be at a club and a random person dance with you and you feel like, oh, this person is attractive, let me dance with this person. And it so happens that this person is a man in disguise or a woman in disguise. So I would say don't be too jumpy to just dance with people. You know what I mean? Get to know people first, strike conversations, pay attention, look at the person's physical features and thing, you know what I mean? Just to scan out to make sure that you're not going to put yourself in a compromising position where you can end up hurting someone, you know what I mean? Or you can end up being mocked on social media, you know what I mean? Or bullied, you know what I mean? Many persons have committed suicide and committed murders because of things like these. You can check on the internet a lot of cases in the United States where persons have been blindsided and to save face they have committed atrocious acts. I'm out. Yup.